Yung mga kapatid, magulang, doktor, you have to stop smoking because that's bad for your health. Hindi na po, ano talaga pagbago? One day nabalita ako, huminto. I said, finally huminto siya sa mga. Sisigalan mo ba bakit? Kasi nung muli siya nagbisita sa doktor, he was diagnosed with lung cancer. So nagbago siya sa smoking kasi napilitan siyang magbago. Eh kadalasan wala namang nagsasabing pilitan ka magbago, kundi kasi ikaw nag-iisip ng mga bagay nito. So you have a choice in this world. The choice is, do you want to become part of the 2%? Or you'll be part of the 98%? It is not your destiny to be part of 2, part of 98. It is not destiny. It's a choice. Now, making the right choice requires the right thinking. So are you ready for a lecture?
Yes.
Sabi ba yung kanina pagpasok, sabi ko, hindi, ano ginawa ko para gusto ako? Ano ka mas listisa kayo sa dati?
Mas happy ako ngayon, sir.
Good. Good for you. I understand. Without elaboration. Ito palagi kong sinasabi sa pag nag-lecture ako sa mga tao. Ang unang-una kong sinasabi sa inyo, ang oras na ito, ang araw na ito, hindi na po babalik. Bukas ibang date na. Yung kahapon, hindi na rin babalik. So anong mensahe ko? Dahil nandito tayo magkasama ngayon, pwede ba gawin natin importante ang oras na ito? Kasi hindi na siya babalik ulit. Please decide to make this moment matter to you and learn something and hopefully succeed. Because this moment will never come back ever again. Ang ganyan ang philosophy ko sa time management. Yan ang isip ko yung oras na ito hindi na babalik. So yung oras na ito sa akin palagi umupunti. Dapat productive siya, dapat effective siya, dapat mahalaga siya. Bakit? Hindi na babalik yan eh. So kung anong magagawa ko sa oras na ito, pagandahin ko kasi hindi na siya babalik eh. 98% of the people sabi niya, hindi, may bukas pa naman. May next week pa eh. Ang magkasama ka din. So, alam mo na kung bakit may failure yung tao nito. Why? Hindi siya mag-isip eh. Siya natin, why mo kung nasaksin, siya natin imol. Kita mo man na imol, parang mo lang kami, wow, kumamol naman kami imol. Kaya damo ang imol, okay lang sa kanyang imol siya. Ano kakasenso? And you know why? 98% of the people are affected by those kind of thinking. This is called limiting thoughts. So if we agree that this next 2 hours is very important to us, then we'll be good. So I want you to listen carefully. Paghambang ko nga, we will stop, kwentuhan muna kayo, share kayo. I want you to take this moment seriously because it might be one of the most important moments of your life for you to have the ability and the chance to change. Ako, despite the fact that I don't get paid or whatever, I will give you my best lecture. Why? Because this will never, ever happen again this moment. Second point I'd like to make. We all are far from being perfect. Most of you, if not all of you, are not as rich as me. But even if I'm rich and I'm a billionaire, keep this in mind, I'm never perfect. All of us will always have problems and desires. And you know what? You have to make sure that your perspective is, your discontent, your healthy discontent in this world is the first necessity for progress. Kung pananaw mo nga daw, tanan okay na, happy na po, may nakobra ko, kaya na lang progress na siya. A lot of people don't go beyond what they can because they feel, gano'n po, isang imo lang po kakao mga kapila, ito kami isang lang. Wow! Why siya discontent? Ay siya man ka, ano problema, ako nakabaligyan ako format sa puro pangita ka pa sa musakon, o di po. Kung tinitid na siya isang baligyan, o mas every 4 to 6 months. Pero gusto mong pagdarang. What happened to your healthy discontentment? Di ako yung halin ko yan sa imo. Manggaraan mo. So, halin ko sa imo. Dahil ko na again na sa discontentment sa kamay ka ako. Masarawas kami. Naging cambio ko sa into something positive. And if you will recall, some of you who attended my lecture before, ang isa ko with unang napatsekay na discontentment when I was 7 years old. Nagatulotanaw ako sa bintana sa among gamay na balay. Nang yun ako yung balay lapta ko, balay ang mga ko. Na Domingo sa araw. Nagbukas yung kanilang garahe, lumabas yung kanilang kutsi. Papunta sila sa beach, sa baybay, sa luwas. Akong pamatsyag, siling ko, 7 years old ko, 1958, siling ko, naman sila may auto, kami isang bisikleta ko. And you know what? I've never forgotten that discontentment. I never forgot that. And it affected me positively for the rest of my life. So what happened? I graduated chemical engineering from top of my class in 1973. I was a university scholar. Okay, engineering, chemical. Why ko nag-practice engineering? You know why? I wanted to go into marketing kasi so that I get a car also. Nagsabi ko sa number 1 ko sa class, engineering. Pero why ko nag-practice? Nag-board exam ko pasado. Why ko nag-practice? Nagkato ko sa marketing kasi naman. Atudya ko sa kong marunduman. I wanted to have a car. You see what? Those little things in life affect you until you grow up. Kaya naging positive ang hapon, iwo yan negative. Ang nain, pagsunod ko sa Procter & Gamble, inahay ko, imbis nga ginatan ko ako, tagal ko ako, ginatagal ko truck, i-drive people. So my dream became a nightmare. Dili ko nasa engineering, 1973 to 74, nag-start ko na sa nag-board ko na sa may lapas sa transmitter. Anong bukabulan?
Sa nabitasan. Nabitasan is the transmitter.
But I wanted to have a car. The next position, promotion, I could see. So, kung ko mga hindi, katrabaho alas 7 hasta alas 5. Ako yan katrabaho alas 6 hasta alas 10. Why mo na overtime? Skills mo? So I got my first promotion after 6 months and I finally got my first car. So today, you go to my house, I have 2 Mercedes-Benz. I have 2 Mini Cooper. I have a Jazz. I have a Toyota. I have Odyssey. I have a BMW. You know what? I can buy a car every week. Marapon ka. Sabi ko naman, ito mas shortcut. But you follow what I'm trying to say that those discontentment needs to become positive because that's your motivation for it. All of us in this room have discontentment. So why are you not taking advantage of the discontentment to motivate you every day? Because the first necessity for progress is having your own healthy discontentment. So discontentment is not bad. And if you understand that, the first two things I mentioned, which is the first is, this thing will never ever happen again. And discontentment we can end eventually. Because those two things are powerful enough to make a change. Titanawa ko, may tower 1 nandun ako, may tower 3 ako. And you know what? This place is designed for 12 hours. Because we bought this for 5. And you know what? I bought this only for 2,500 pesos per square meter. I paid cash 126 million. Today, ito na wala. Kung 15,000 na siya per square meter, kailangan na siguro. So what may be rich? Yeah, of course. You can say, but sir, what may harap ka na 126 million? Doon na kasubong, this is almost a billion. Kaya kung nagpo-akoy ko, kung ginambag ko, kanubon sa 126 million, punta ka na sa bangko. Kung munang mindset ko, then I'm not investing very well. I'm making the bank earn more than me. Okay, so why did I invest? Because I still have a discontentment. I still want to earn more if I can. Why not? So kung ikaw matao, ginanurture mo ang discontentment mo, you know what? Your unit manager doesn't need to motivate you. Because then you should become self-motivated. The fact that you accept that you need motivation from your boss, that tells you that you have a massive weakness. And I'll tell you something, your boss can never motivate you all the time. Saan na-motivate ka na daw isang kalayo dako? Kalayo dako. After 3 hours, why na kalayo? Eh nga man. Eh, why na dako? So the question I have is, are you a fire? That is dependent on the fuel. And you only want to work hard because your boss keeps motivating you. And if you stop motivating, if your boss stops motivating, you stop working. And then you blame your boss because he's not motivating you. Ang pagtudlo ko sa'yo, hindi na kaya ka lang sa iyo, hindi ko mabalik ikaw. Kasi wala personal mo, kasi siya mabalik ikaw. So take advantage of your discontent. It's good. But make it healthy. Maybe you will not become like a multi-billionaire, but I'm sure if you change, something better will come your way. Okay? Hihinto muna ako para makapag-usap kayo sandali. Pag-usapan nyo, ang dami ng kinuwento ni Sir Wally. Pati yung monkey, ang kwento niya na. Pati yung apo niya. So, harap muna kayo sa isa. Isa lang ang tanong ko. I-share mo kung ano yung insights sa learning na nakuha mo sa akin. At ano yung pwede mong bogay pag-uwi sa sarili mo. I'll give you 10 minutes. So, face it sa akin. Tama kung muna. Halin natin yung iba, no? Para may luwala sa istorya.